Hi all, this is Shashi Kiran from Ekcel Academy. Usually when we say economics, theory subjects, this is the most boring subject wherein we would not like to study that. So these are the common answers what I get on the very first day of an economics class. But the last day of economics class, that will be the most favorite subject for my students. How? Attend the economics classes at Ekcel Academy and feel the difference. Usually when we say a national income, that is the most biggest and the trickiest topic is what students feel. Let me take a simple topic today so that you get a better understanding and how easy we can understand the concepts in a real life example. GDP and GNP. These are the two components which usually plays an important role for calculating national income. What is GDP? Gross domestic product. In short, it is a gross value added by all final goods and services produced within a nation in a given time period. Now, there are three important components. One, gross value added. Number two, within a given time period. Number three, final goods and services. What are this? Assuming Mr. Shashi is a manufacturer of a pen. Now, to produce that pen, it will cost me ₹10. But the raw materials will cost me ₹7. Wherein value added by me, that is difference between the 10 and the 7, the value created by the producer should be considered. And it has to be for a final goods and services. It means it should not be of an intermediate goods. That means unfinished or a semi-finished goods and services. Last but not the least, should be produced within a given time period. It means in a year, in a financial year. So these are the three things which we have to keep this in mind. And let me compare GDP, that is gross domestic product, with GNP, that is gross national product. Remember, domestic and national. These are the two components which we have to consider now. From domestic, we should change it to a national. For that, let me take an example. Consider in India, there are two types of income generated. Category A and category B. What is category A? Indians producing inside India. Category B, foreign companies producing inside India. Category A and B both put together is called as GDP. That means produced within a domestic territory. That means inside India. There are two kinds. Indians producing inside India, category A in my example, and foreign companies producing inside India. Yes, even those foreign companies who are producing goods and services inside India are a part of GDP of India. Now, let me introduce category C, wherein foreigners are producing inside India, right? Likewise, Indians producing outside India. That means beyond the political boundaries of a country, we have few Indian companies who are operating in abroad. Those income are called as category C. Now, receivable from abroad, that is category C. Payable to abroad, that is category B. That means whatever the foreign companies have earned inside India, we need to pay it to them. Whatever Indian companies have earned outside India has to be received. That means, in short, C is receivable, B is payable. C minus B is called as net factor income from abroad. Wherein if I add NFIO, that is net factor income from abroad, to my GDP, it will become GNP. Simple. Category A and category B is GDP. For category A, if I add category C and deduct category B, it will become GNP. It is so simple, right? Like this, there are many concepts which can be explained in a simple manner, for which kindly stay tuned for Excel classes.